Brooklyn Park's Tater Daze Festival might be fun, but it's expensive.
Every year, the June event runs in the red, and now some city council members are questioning whether the city-run festival is worth the price. Reporter Shannon Slatton has more. Shannon?
Mike and Alexandra, let's start with looking at the numbers. In 2012, the Tater Daze Festival cost around $86,000, $150. Most of that expense is overtime for maintenance, police, and other staff members. The city budgets $30,000 for the festival. Volunteers solicit donations and have fundraisers to make up the rest, but when they fall short, the city makes up the difference.
The Brooklyn Park ambassadors.
As Brooklyn Park watches, the Tater Daze parade stretches on, sometimes for hours. The parade also stretches the Tater Daze budget. The parade is the second biggest expense for the city's annual festival.
We're trying to find some different things that are going to enhance Tater Daze, give us more of a signature for people to come out and to look forward to.
Volunteer Tait Turnquist coordinates the festival.
That's my goal in the next few years, is to make Tater Daze a profitable thing, and we don't have to necessarily rely so much on the city. It's going to take a lot of work, but that's my goal.
But that's easier said than done. City festivals generally aren't profitable, and this one isn't either.
I would like to see this to be as close to zero as possible.
Some council members say the extra expense might not be worth it.
If we have a loss in this, it means we're not taking in enough money, we're not doing something right. We have a loss. We're not making money on something. And as a council, we need to decide whether or not that's right or not. I'm not excited about having a $10,000 loss every year. That's more money coming out of our general fund budget.
This year, once all donations are collected, the city is expected to pay $6,000 extra, but that's less than the original $15,000 estimate. Some city council members point out the festival brings a value to the community that cannot be measured in dollars.
I think if we say, if we're going to have to underwrite this for $5 or $10 grand, let's get rid of it. It's a big piece of community identity. Maybe we don't do enough potato stuff at Tater Daze, but it's still something that we're getting 8,000 to 12,000 people to come to for a weekend.
I think all of us up here would like to see the least amount of city money go into it as possible and still have it be successful.
It's also worthwhile to point out that there are two factors that contribute to the festival budget that really cannot be controlled. First, the event depends upon good weather, and second, donations depend upon a good economy. And of course, Mike and Alex, we haven't heard the end of this. Expect this to come up again at the end of October when the city starts talking about the budget. City Council starts talking about the budget.
All right, thanks a lot, Shannon.